Good evening. It is late Monday night, December 18th at 11:06 p.m. I'm extremely exhausted. I can barely keep my eyes open, but I wanted to create this video to make an announcement and to send some thank yous out. First of all, the great news. A couple of months ago, we were nominated for an event called the Eagle Rare Life Award. Now, this company that produces, I believe it's a whiskey, for the last 3 years, they've held this contest, and people who do things above and beyond the norm for others, perfect strangers, and for those they may even know, they're nominated for this event. We got an email that we were nominated, and we were ecstatic. We were very excited. Now, the winner of this event, the grand prize is $30,000. Now, there were a total of 142 entries this year. We knew we had a hard road ahead of us, a challenge to win this contest. Now, it works just like American Idol. The more votes per story has a greater chance of winning this contest. Right now, we're probably in about 12th to 13th place. The top foundation has about 80,000 votes, I think it is, and we're just past 6,000. But the number of votes is only 10% of the scoring. There's also, what you're doing, how you're doing it, why you're doing it, where you're doing it at. There's so many guidelines that are in place for the voting process. So even somebody with less votes than I have could still win this. Well, we got some great news today. I got an email this morning announcing that we've made it to the second level, which is 20 top finalists. So we made it to the top 20. We're extremely excited. But, like I said, the most votes doesn't guarantee a win, but it certainly leans towards you winning one. Now, to cast a vote for us is very, very simple. Each and every day on Facebook, I will post a link to the website that you can vote. Or you can also go directly to their site. Just look up eaglerarelife.com. Once on the main page, at the very top of the page, you'll see tabs. One of them says View Stories. Click on the View Story tab. Scroll down about 3/4 of the way down the page. You'll see numbers 1 through 10, I think it is, or 12. Those are page numbers. Find page number 10, click on it. Go down to the bottom of that page, and you'll see our story. It'll show a black and white picture of me. I've got a black stocking cap on my chrome dome. I've got my camouflage on, and I'm pulling a cart behind me. Once you find the story, open it up, and about 1/3 of the way down that page, you'll see a tab that says Vote for this story. You click that, and your vote has been casted. Now, voting, you can vote once about every 24 to 26 hours up to January 3rd. That's when voting closes. And then in February, they'll announce the final 7 finalists. Again, we're in about 12th place. And I really encourage all of you to please vote. Even if you voted 30 times already, keep the votes coming. Contact your family members. Ask them to cast a vote. Strangers, stop them on the street and tell them about the contest. Announce it in your church. Announce it at your VFW, your American Legion, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts. Anywhere that you can tell about this contest, please do. Also, you can vote on your iPad, iPhone, smartphone, laptop, desktop. As long as you have a device that'll get you on the internet, you can cast a vote. Now, something I want to add, and I've been saying this since day one when my boots first started pounding pavement until now, and I'll continue to say this. I might be the boots on the ground doing this walk, but in my heart of hearts I know that not one single step I take would mean squat, wouldn't mean a thing if it were not for all of you, my family, my friends, those that have crossed my path on this walk so far, that were once strangers and now friends, from those people that have stopped on the side of the road and gave me a bottle of water, bottle of Gatorade, beef jerky, food, sandwiches, that have bought me meals, that have opened their homes to me. A huge shout out to all the fire departments that I've come in contact with. Between 85 and 90% of the time, I spend my nights at fire departments, where they allow me to get a hot shower, with a hot meal, a warm bed. Now I'm equipped with the cart that I pull behind me with gear and supplies, and as it stands, I'm self-sustainable for up to 10 days. I have a two-man tent, sleeping bag, food, water, etc., etc. Luckily, I haven't had to tap into that supply yet, because everybody's been more than incredible and have helped me so far to make this walk as comfortable as possible and to make the walk the success that it is today. I want to put a huge shout out also from the deepest part of my heart to my biggest fan and my biggest supporter and my biggest words of encouragement person, my daughter Katie Petruzza. She's my angel, she's my inspiration, she's my motivation, and she keeps me going day after day after day. I also want to thank my sister and her family. I want to thank my niece Rosa and her family and friends. Whether you were on board when I first put this plan on paper, to the moment my feet first started pounding pavement, to this day, I thank you all. From my heart, I thank you. It's all of you that have given this walk the voice it needs to spread the word about what we're doing. I'm nobody special. I don't carry any heroic attributes or abilities. I can't jump a skyscraper in a single bound. I can't see through concrete. I'm just a man on a mission. And all of you have made this the success that it has been. And all of you got us voted or got us placed in the top 20 finalists. But it's not over yet. Again, up to January 3rd. Keep the votes coming. I know that I know we can win this. I'm a very positive, optimistic, can-do nature kind of guy. I believe that if you can see it here, you can do it there. I'm a strong believer, and I practice every day in the power of positive attraction. Every day that I walk, I'm inspired more and more and more. There's a group of people out there that keep trying to push me down, and I just want to say, you might knock me down, but you better contact your backup to keep me down and have them contact their backup. I give you my word to everyone, my solemn promise, as the good Lord is my witness. I estimate this walk will take me about 6 years to complete. I don't care if it takes me 15 years. I'm going to cross that finish line in Arlington, Virginia. I don't care if I'm on my hands and knees, bloodied, bruised, and battered. I will finish. I am not on a sprint or a race. I'm in a marathon. I take my time. I listen to my old 51-year-old body, and when it says rest and stop, I rest and stop. I can't kill myself out here doing this. Now, a quick update. My walk will resume on January 7th, 2013 at 10 a.m. here in Ocala, Florida. If you're familiar with Ocala, it will be at the northeast corner of Baseline Road and Cherry Road. If you're heading north on Baseline and you get to the intersection of Baseline Road and Cherry Road, there's a traffic light there. If you're facing, of course, when you're facing forward, and forward being 12 o'clock on a clock, look to the right, and that'd be 2 o'clock. That's a small shopping center. There's about 4 or 5 little stores in this small strip mall. That parking lot is where we will re-engage this walk. Now, if you're not familiar with the Ocala area and you need an exact address, contact me, and there's 2 ways you can do it. Call me on the phone at area code 352-210-6836, or email me at mac@baldmanwalking.com. So that's mac@baldmanwalking.com. January 7th walk will be 12 miles long. We've already got a small group of about 20 people that are going to show up and walk with us. If you live in the Ocala area, or you know people who do, your family, your friends, please encourage them to join us on that day. The media is going to be there. We've got some very important people that are going to be there. We have some veteran heroes that are going to be there. And I also encourage everyone, if you show up, please bring a U.S. flag. It can be this big where you can hold it in your hand, or it can be 5 feet large. I encourage you to bring a U.S. flag. On the cart that I pull behind me, I have a big 5-foot U.S. flag and a big 5-foot POW MIA flag. Well, my eyes are growing weaker, and I'm almost ready to fall asleep. So let me go ahead and close this again. Thank you all. My heroes, you're my heroes, in voting for our story, getting us to the top 20 finalists, and I know that we will make it to the end and win this money of $30,000, which is a top prize, and we can do so much for homeless, neglected, forsaken, forgotten, and wounded veterans. We could do so much, and we can do it with your help. Let's come together as a machine, work for the same goal, and get this prize money won. So thank you again. May you all have a wonderful night, incredible dreams, an incredible day tomorrow, and to my baby girl, Boo, Daddy loves you very much. Until next time, Semper Fi.